Then, she's the super tough crime fighter with the supermodel looks. From the popular show Rizzoli and Isles, the talented Angie Harmon is here. Let's start talking.
For 6 seasons, our first guest has played Jane Rizzoli, one half of a crime-fighting duo who works hard to keep the streets of Boston safe on the TNT series Rizzoli and Isles. On tonight's episode, she finds her partner caught up in a potentially explosive situation. Take a look.
Close enough, Jane. Jane, I mean it. Stop.
Apparently, this is close enough.
You look ridiculous. Shouldn't you be out catching a murderer?
You want me to go back to work? You walk over here and make me.
Wow, please welcome Angie Harmon.
We almost hugged you out of your outfit.
Yeah.
I almost exhaled out of my outfit. I got so excited.
That we like squeeze you so hard.
You know, that would be everywhere. And then, my wardrobe malfunction. I was like, oh, I have one every time. Relax.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I want to ask you that you are constantly in the Who Wore It Best sections of magazines and blogs and all of that. And we recently came across a photo of you, okay, and it needs explaining. Because I'm confused.
First of all, I'm the one on the left. Right. Okay, this is Adam Sinclair, and he is new to Rizzoli and Isles. He plays Maura Isles' assistant, and he's one of the funniest human beings I've ever met. And he came up to me, and he has this amazing Irish accent, and he was like, I can't do an Irish accent, so, you know. And he literally, he was like, okay, listen, I've got to get in that outfit, and we need to do Who Wore It Best. So this is actually his idea. I cannot take credit for this. And we're going to do one like once a week. And the whole thing was we couldn't figure out just how he got into that, because that's a jumpsuit.
Oh,
yeah. He killed it. Look at him.
Wow. It's pretty amazing.
He's hysterical. I mean, in my opinion, I was like, well, I'm voting for the one with the accent. The cool one, not the country one.
You have 3 daughters, Finley, Avery, and Emery.
Yes.
And Avery is actually following in your footsteps and
my
wants
God.
to act. And I heard she was on an episode of Rizzoli and Isles.
She was.
So
Look at
how was that? She's beautiful. How was
you.
that to work with her?
Well, I gotta tell you, you know, in these episodes, Jane's kind of coming apart a little bit, and she's super angry, and she's really aggro, and more than normal. And it was interesting to sort of stay in that headspace. But also, like, my insides, sort of like right now, were so jumpy and nervous and just proud and just bursting at the seams because she killed it. I mean, like, she never went up on her line. She never did. And like, I would every now and then I'd just throw her a curveball just to see what would happen. And she rolled right with me. I mean, just, she was incredible. She worked with Lorraine as well. She worked with Adara. And both of them were just like, this kid,
She's a professional.
she can do it. And that's, you know, and like when your kids' dreams come true and you can help facilitate that, it's just, there's so much more gratefulness and you see the blessing even more. It's one thing for us to have success in the dreams that we have, but when your kids do it and you can be a part of it and you can help facilitate, I mean, that was just, oh, it killed me. I mean, every scene I would just be like, you know, Rizzoli the whole time, then she'd be done, I'd be like, it's amazing. I love you. She was just like, Mom, really? Like, really? You're so good. I love you so much. It was amazing. I love it. Really was. Thank you. She's incredible. She is.
You actually live in North Carolina, and then
That's what I'm told. I've heard this.
But I mean, it's challenging for you because every season you have to come back here to LA.
Yes.
And leave your, kind of your home and your family and your friends behind.
And I'll tell you, when we first started the show, we only signed on for 8 episodes, which meant, I shot from June 1st to August 30th. That was it. It was perfect. It was like, oh my gosh, our summer vacation. We'll live in North Carolina. I'll go back for the summer when the girls are out of school, and I'll be creatively fulfilled, and they get to visit their LA friends. And so it was never this 9-month deal that we have now. And so, because, honestly, like a mommy wouldn't really sign on for that.
Right.
So anyway, so I was lucky enough to have, a studio and a network and a head writer and a showrunner and everyone who sort of partnered with me and were like, okay, we have to get this woman home to see her children. I've never been in my house in the summertime.
Oh my God.
Ever.
Since you moved there, right?
Ever. Like 7 years. Never. I'm like, well, what's it like in the summertime? It's just,
But your friends sent you off with a big...
They did, and to actually bring that full circles, they know how hard it is to leave. So this year, these are just some of them. They dressed up as Jane Rizzoli.
I love it.
They're the greatest right there, the most beautiful women. And it was so funny because, like, my first friend walked in, Julie, and I was like, oh, that, And, she has like her little theory pants and her T-shirt and her blazer, and I was like, where have I seen that before? I've never seen you wear that. She's like, oh, I just threw it on. And then like 2 more came in, and they're kind of wearing, and they've got on badges and the whole thing. I can't. I just bawled my head off. It was adorable. They're good girls. They are good girls.
Good girlfriends. Now, police detective Jane Rizzoli is always finding herself in some situation.
Yes.
What is the situation for tonight's episode?
Okay, tonight's episode, actually very exciting because our head writer, Jan Nash, who is just such a blessing to any actor, production company, anything. She directed it, so this is her first time directing. I think she did a splendid job. I think she did, it's incredible. But Corsac actually gets stuck on a landmine. And that's why you see him standing there.
Yes.
And he does that very gentlemanly, brave thing where he kind of doesn't tell us about it for a minute, and then we're all like, okay, well, he's dead and he's in 50 pieces, let's go. And he doesn't move. And so that scene there particularly was just about Jane just never leaves his side. And so you've got the bomb guy going, that's far enough, Jane. She's like, and just keeps walking as she would. And it's, it's a very sweet scene. Just I think about friendship and devotion and, who those two are as partners and that kind of thing.
Nice.
Now, next season is your 7th season.
Which we're filming right now.
And it's going to be the final season.
I know, they're sweet.
But it is bittersweet because you're then going to go into something that you've been wanting to do for a long time, directing.
Yes, I'm actually directing the 100th episode.
So cool.
Wow.
First time director.
No, I've directed. I actually wrote a film and directed the what we call the sizzle for it, or like a short film.
Okay.
And I feel I've done this for 150 years, so you kind of know like all of you. We could not like you've done it for 150 years.
No. You feel comfortable.
Very close. Exactly. And so I think I was just honored by the fact that they gave me the 100th episode. Because, we know how important that is and what an honor that was. And I just was like, yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And thank you. And yes. And so, it was, it's a great honor. And just the fact that we've made it to 100 episodes, and that's because of all of you and the fans.
This is a great show. Angie Harmon, thank you. We always love having you here. Angie Harmon, ladies and gentlemen. Rizzoli and Niles airs tonight at 9 on TNT.